So we got the mid-season finale of the Chucky series. The first 4 episodes have concluded. I don't know when we're going to be getting the next episodes due to the actor strike, but whenever they come, we'll check them out. But what did I think of these first 4 episodes? Let's talk about it. I think with these first 4 episodes of season 3, I think this proves that Chucky is always going to be the highlight of the series. I mean, that's pretty much said and expected to where he's the highlight because it is technically his series. But it's it's kind of not exactly what I want in a Chucky series. I guess I'm trying to say, or like I enjoy Chucky so much in this series. Like I said, he's the highlight of this series. He gets some great kills in here. We got some good gore going on in these episodes so far. But when it comes to some of the other characters, like they honestly, I'm just not really invested in their story. I will say when it comes between a dynamic between like Caroline and Chucky, honestly, especially during the 3rd episode where we get them featured a lot throughout that whole episode. Episode 3 is probably my favorite. But the thing that we get with like them between Caroline and Chucky, the dynamic between those two, honestly, he's done pretty well. I really enjoy that. It's really one of my favorite parts of the series so far, at least in these first 4 episodes that we got between them. Like honestly, they're the highlights. Chucky, like I said, Chucky's the highlight of the series, but his dynamic with Caroline is actually done pretty well. I would say that kind of Lexi is doing some good development, character development with dealing her with her trauma and all that. But other than that, some of the other characters and other things and storylines going on, I'm not really invested in it. I like Jennifer Tilly so much, but like her storyline, I'm not invested in it, and it's getting a little cartoonish in a way, which is sad to say that I'm not invested in her storyline because I really like Jennifer Tilly and what she's with her character and what she's been able to do with this in this franchise of the Child's Play franchise, the Chucky franchise, and her stuff with Tiffany and everything like that. Like I really enjoy what she was able to do, but like honestly, just some of the stuff she's been doing in this, at least these four episodes, has been a little cartoonish for me. So I haven't really been invested in her storyline too much. And I like the characters and like like the original characters, the three main characters that we get in this series that we gotten since season 1. I like the characters, but like honestly, the story, their story at least, is not working for me too much. Like I said, Lexi is probably the only one that's like a little bit more better, where she's dealing with her trauma and all that. But other than that, the story, I'm not really invested in them. And honestly, I hate to say, but like it might be better if we get like a fresh new characters for a new season or something, or a different story going on with the characters, background characters of going on. It might benefit from getting fresh new characters. Which I hate to say that, but like I want like I know Chucky is like the main character of the series and the highlight of the series, but I at least want to have some good, decent characters to go up against him and kind of be invested in their storyline also. But I'm not really feeling it with this season so far. And like I said, Chucky is the highlight of this series, and in these first 4 episodes of season 3, dealing with that, like the kills, we got some great kills going on in this season. We got a bunch of great gore effects and things like that going on in this season. That one Keenan Thompson kill from episode 3, that was so funny and out of left field, like such a surprise that he just showed up in the episode, and that kill was so brutal and awesome to see on screen. So we had some very awesome kills and gore effects going on in these episodes so far that I really enjoyed and really liked. And we're getting an interesting sort of plot line with Chucky in these episodes so far, where it actually shows him aging, like he's aging out of his body. He's literally on the verge of dying because of his aging. So to see that kind of what he's trying to go through to preserve his, his body, preserve his life and all that, honestly is interesting to see. But honestly, like I said, episode 3 is probably my favorite. Episode 4 was actually decent, but the first 2 episodes, honestly, they were just okay. I couldn't really get into those episodes. I'm really during watching these first 4 episodes and waiting week to week to watch each one. Honestly, just like from the first one to the second one and so on and so forth. Honestly, like the first 2 episodes were just okay. The third one was probably my favorite, and the fourth one is the least decent. But honestly, I didn't really feel an urge to watch each episode each week. As soon as it came out that Wednesday night, as soon as it came out, I didn't really have an urge to watch it. Honestly, I waited like the next day or the day after that to like watch it on Peacock. I really haven't felt a sense of urgency to actually check out each episode for this season so far. So I'm just hoping, at least for season 3, part 2, continuing on with these episodes, I could kind of get that back and just get invested into the storyline of that's happening in this season. Hopefully, we get some more great kills and gore effects going on in the later episode. And honestly, just hoping that it could stick the landing with this season. But like I said, we'll wait and see. Don't know exactly when the season 3 part 2 is going to be coming out, but I'll be checking out those episodes once they drop.